Have you ever taken a moment to ponder over the sheer volume of material possessions you own? We live in a world where the culture of consumerism is deeply ingrained in our everyday lives. It's a world where the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, and the flashiest cars are often seen as symbols of success. But what is the real cost of this culture? It's not just about the money spent, it's about the clutter that fills our homes and our minds. It's about the stress of dealing with an overwhelming amount of stuff. It's about the environmental waste generated as we constantly churn through products, discarding the old for the new. This relentless cycle of consumption and disposal is not just unsustainable, it's damaging to our wallets, our peace of mind, and our planet. The question then becomes, is there a better, more sustainable way of living? Enter the one in, one out challenge, a simple yet powerful principle that could change your life. So, you might be wondering, what is the one in, one out challenge? The concept is as straightforward as it sounds. For every new item you bring into your home, be it a shirt, a book, a gadget, you must let go of an existing item. It's a one-for-one exchange, a balancing act of sorts that encourages mindful consumerism. The benefits of this challenge are manifold. Let's delve into a few. Firstly, it's a fantastic tool for decluttering. Our homes, much like our lives, have a tendency to become filled with items that no longer serve us. Things we don't need, don't use, or don't even remember owning. The one in, one out challenge helps you steadily whittle down these unnecessary accumulations, creating a more streamlined and functional space. Secondly, it's a money saver. If you know that buying something new means saying goodbye to something old, you're more likely to think twice before making impulsive purchases. You might find yourself asking, do I really need this, more often? And that's a good thing. Thirdly, and perhaps most crucially, this challenge is a step towards reducing waste. In a world where overconsumption is the norm, adopting a one in, one out approach can help us become more mindful of our consumption patterns. Every item we don't buy is one less item that ends up in a landfill, but perhaps the most profound benefit of the one in, one out challenge is not something physical, but rather psychological. It's about decluttering your life, freeing yourself from the burden of excess, and focusing on what truly matters. It's about making room for new experiences, new memories, and new growth by letting go of the old. So, if you've been feeling overwhelmed by the clutter in your home or the clutter in your life, why not give the one in, one out challenge a try? It might just be the change you've been looking for. The one in, one out challenge is not just about decluttering your space, it's about decluttering your life. Imagine a life with less clutter, less waste, and more value. This is the promise of the one in, one out challenge. By adopting this approach, we can invite minimalism into our lives and enjoy its numerous benefits. Minimalism isn't about owning less for the sake of it. Rather, it's about making room for what truly matters. Less clutter in our homes means less clutter in our minds, leading to reduced stress and enhanced focus. Moreover, the one in, one out challenge encourages us to be more mindful of our consumption habits. We think twice before buying, knowing that something else must go. This not only increases our savings, but also reduces our carbon footprint, contributing to a healthier planet. The one in, one out challenge helps us reevaluate our relationship with material possessions. It reminds us that more isn't always better, sometimes it's just more. You see, the one in, one out challenge is more than a decluttering method. It's a philosophy for a more mindful and sustainable lifestyle. So, are you ready to take the plunge into a more mindful way of living? This isn't a question of deprivation, but a challenge to make more thoughtful decisions. It's about appreciating what you have and understanding the true value of what you want. Imagine a life where every purchase is a deliberate choice, not an impulse buy. A life where clutter doesn't overwhelm your space. A life where each item in your possession is there because it serves a purpose or brings you joy. That's the beauty of the one in, one out challenge. Let's be honest, it won't be easy at first. Breaking old habits never is. But remember, every journey begins with a single step. Start small with one item at a time, maybe that extra pair of shoes you haven't worn in months, or that book you've read once and never touched again. Join the one in, one out challenge today and experience the freedom that comes with less.